Hello, hello. It's 1 a.m. in the morning, Tuesday morning, 1 a.m. in the morning. I don't know if any of you is awake. This is Black Panther and the Princess. Welcome to my channel, 1 a.m. in the morning. uh, more water, please. Anybody home? Anybody awake? Okay, okay, everybody. Let's try again. Okay, everybody. It's so late in the night, so early in the morning. So I just woke up, couldn't sleep tonight, so I decided to come out live on this channel, on this video, okay? I'm gonna talk about what? I'm gonna talk about what? Okay, so the topic for this live is about Asian women, love from Asia. Okay, one night in Bangkok, it will make you tremble. One night in Bangkok, it will make you crazy. One night in Bangkok, it will make you see the stars, the city of sins. One night in Saigon, it will make you forgotten about everything in your life. So the topic tonight, I'm talking about, remember my channel here, I'm talking about events that happen, short stories and fiction stories. Okay, so this one, this topic, I'm talking about a Hmong woman that fed or feed, she fed her husband with chemical castration drugs. Okay, it's called castration drugs. Uh, you know, it's a drug that they use to slow down a perverted person, slow down the development of hormones. Aiming 20 games. Have you ever wondered how far you can stretch your ball sack before it rip open and they fall apart? Yeah, good question. You got any video that I can go look at that how see how that happens? Okay, so it's castration drugs, chemicals, drugs. Forgot to record it, but I went 2 miles. Oh, it went 2 miles? Oh, bro, man, yes. That's a long stretch. Oh, yeah. I heard before that. I didn't see it. I haven't seen it, but Johnny Ringo, sir, aces, yes, drugs. Hi to you guys. Okay, so you guys remember the guy from the Mortal Kombat? I'm wearing this hat, this sunglass. Looks like one of those Mortal Kombat, one of the ninja warriors, right? But every time you see this hat, it reminds you of the rice paddies in Vietnam and the What is that hat called? I don't know. It's a Viet Cong hat. Okay, farmers and they use in Vietnam work in the rice paddy field. So I'm not sure what they call it. I'm not Vietnamese, but it looks like the Vietnamese when they are fighting the Viet Cong, they're wearing this hat. There was a union that the whole union actually wearing this hat. It's more like the guerrilla unit in Vietnam during the American Vietnam conflict. What flavor are you? Uh, I don't know, man. Yellow, orange. My flavors. I am orange flavor. So anyway, uh, you know, men in prison they feed them with homotherapy drugs, right? If you are so hyper, you always want to have sex, and you cannot control. You're about to rape somebody, and when you're arrested or when they have drugs that can control your hormones, you reduce your testosterone, so then you will calm down your horniness, right? Uh, so I was watching this video. This doctor was telling what happened if you're not having sex for a long time. What happened to a man? Well, it said that you're a man, you're not having sex for a long time, at least 2 years, and you're not messing around with your things, your little ding dong, you'll probably shrink by 2 inches. Okay, so you have to constantly actually have to have sex once a week or 2 times a week to make your penis larger, to keep the blood flow, to keep your size, in shape. Oh, rating, yes, bro, yes, thank you. CG, CGT grad, yes. This is like the rating from the Mortal Kombat videos games. That I love type O. Can you, Redrawers, dragons, can you say hello? Yeah, hi to you, dragon. Do you see the new Gazella? Not yet. You mean the one that they made in Vietnam or King King Kong, right? No, I haven't seen the new Gazella. I saw a preview. I haven't gone to the theaters yet. See some movie like that. I like to be in the theater to watch it because it makes you more scared. It's a muscle, dude. Yes, remember that. I used to play Mortal Kombat. Um, do you see? Yeah, but the this hat. The people in Vietnam they actually use it in the rice paddy. Where are you from? Hey, I'm from the United States. I'm in Minnesota, but when I first came here, I was like 14. So I was from the mountains of Laos. Uh, I I lived in Cali for a while, California, from '86 all the way to 90. Then I moved to north. I moved north to the cold, cold, cold state. So you guys know Tim Walz is chosen by Kamala Harris to be the vice president. He's pretty enigmatic and funny. He was my governor in the state, and yeah, that's the state I'm from. Cold. Are you kung fu person, panda? Yes, I know the martial art, but I'm not the expert. So yeah, you're right. This hat also was in Kung Fu Panda. Yeah, Kung Fu Panda also wear this hat. So yeah, I think this hat represent the Cantonese Chinese, like the Vietnamese. Do you support camel toe Harris? Bro, send me a photo. I like to see. Is she really camel toe? I think when she was young, she was okay. She was so as her beauty. Why are you wearing sunglasses? I just woke up, my eyes puffy red. I only slept like 2 hours. I just came back from work, couldn't sleep, so I woke up. I like, man, let's go on life. So I had to put these sunglasses on. So excuse me for that. Now, do you like pizza? Oh yeah, pizza, man. It's a good thing, but after you eat it, uh, you get so tired. Really drain you down. You're not, you know. I know, but I, yeah, whenever I eat like pizza, it gets me very tired. I don't know. You have a wife, cause I can be yours. Are you blue eyes, blonde hair from Russia? So talking about that, I was on TikTok, right? So this hot blonde chick, not the skinny type, but the little shorter. She looked like Asian but blonde, but I could tell she's European. Kind of she contacted me on TikTok and question, my videos. She's kind of more like chatting with me for a while, and she's like, "Hey, I like to know you more." And I said, "Okay, sure. What do you want to know about me?" Jackie Chan, the sangla is what you're asking about. Yes. So, do you know how many cups it takes to change a light bulb? None. They just beat the room for being black. Oh yeah. Talk about George Floyd. Yeah, they didn't really have to do that to George Floyd. Floyd George. Oh, you like a very nice guy. I am a nice guy. The H dog. Yes, I am nice. Oh, geez, Ringo. You look like that one Mortal Kombat character. Yeah, was like the guy rating for Mortal Kombat. Yes. Okay, so hey guys, so exciting to communicate with you guys on live. This is Black Panther, right? And the princess. Uh, More likely, I will be telling scary or horror story down the road, but right now I'm just, you know, having fun on YouTube for a while. So poor George. Yeah, I know. Poor George. How old are you and why? I am 51, 52, close to be 52. And, some people think that I'm a little younger, but I'm an old man. Okay. But still very active. Okay. So on the bedroom, I can still maintain two per night if I want. uh, Poor Joji. Are they trust horror stories? Yes, they should be two horror stories. So you guys know that there's a bridge in Minneapolis on Highway 35W. One time it crumbled down, right? There were so many cars on top of that, the the bridge collapsed, and a lot of people died down there in the Mississippi River, right? So I'm thinking I want to do my first story about that, like go spend a couple nights there in the under the bridge to see this to on the anniversary of the collapse of the bridge. I will go and spend time there and listen at night to see the horror of the people that were screaming when the bridge collapsed. Uh, in Asia, like Laos, Vietnam, Thailand, on that part of the Southeast Asia countries, most people there believe that on the anniversary of the event, on the people that, okay, so when the long time ago, like in the 1800s, the Laos was like almost like 90% forest, jungles. And the people that built village to live in the mountains there, like our ancestors, there there's still like tigers roaming the land, the mountains, the jungles, and there we have story like the Pond Zone. We call it Pond Zone, but I don't know what you call American. The little boy, the little the one that rides the tigers. I think the Jungle Boy has a story like that. He's like a jungle boy that rides the tigers. Roam the jungle, right? Roaming in the jungles. Roll the Johnny. Will you take off your hat and glasses? Okay, now on this time, come back next video. I will not wear glasses and sunglasses, and I will not wear the hat. This is for the whole hat. Thank you, Georgie. I mean, H Dog. Okay, so yeah, it is called Jungle Book. Yes, the Jungle Book. But okay, now I remember. It's called Mowgli, the little small person that rides a tiger. It's called Mowgli, whatever that is. Have you been in the oven for too long because you look really hot? It is cold. This is the dad. What do you call it? This dad is the best, right? But it doesn't even match my hat. No, no, please take them off now. Whoop, 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 whoop. I got a little banana, okay? My favorite color is yellow. So my motorcycle is yellow. My car is yellow. My convertible is yellow. My house, I have a garage that everything would be yellow. I mean, I collect in yellow bicycles, things like that. I don't know, just so catching on the yellow color. Take out your glasses so you can take a look at me. I see you, Gage 2.0. I see you. I will check you out. Mowgli. Yeah, Mowgli. Antonio Vance. Antonio Vasquez. Yeah, Mowgli. Mowgli is a little animal, a little human that rides the tigers in roam into the village in the mountain of Laos. It was stories, scary story, man. When we were a little kid, uh, I think the older people, the elders, just try to scare us because there's so many big wild animals. They tell ghost stories, scary stuff, so that we don't go outside in the dark or wander into the wood, the jungle, so that we do not get. You should subscribe, H Dog, if you want to know more about me. Go check my Facebook out too. My Facebook is Yang Gong, YANG GONG. Okay, and then you should see me with the yellow shirt, yellow banana on my head. But anyway, little out of context, kind of sidetrack here, guys. I'm gonna talk about here. It's about a Hmong woman drug her husband with uh, castration drugs, chemical. It's a chemical that you use a man to shrink his testicle to reduce his testosterone or his hormone so that he is not so hyper or too have too much think about women. So HD H dog the H dog A. So anyway, this European woman, right? She's a TikTok. She hooked me up. She's like, okay, I want to know about you. I say, yeah, I like to. I already watch all your videos, lady. You're so pretty, hot, and sexy. And she's like, okay, so you like blonde women, blue-eyed blonde women. I said, oh yeah. And she's like, what kind of name do you like if she's a Russian woman? I said, Natasha. And she's like, okay, so Natasha, why Natasha? I was like, Natasha is like a very popular name from James Bond's movie. So every time that name comes out, it'd be like James Hardy in James Bond, one of James Bond's movie, right? Do you just fall from heaven because you look like an angel? Geese too, yeah, thanks a lot. I have the heart of an angel, right? Not my looks. So yeah, and then she's like, okay, so you know, you want to see more of me? You had to came, I had to go and contact me on what's up, what's up. I added her over there. We communicate for a while, but nothing has happened yet. She asked me for my name, my address, my those things. I'm not giving up, so she kind of gave up on me on that. Okay, so I got it. Sleep great, thanks. Yeah. So the woman that drug her husband. So I was following this couple. Okay, she's Hmong and she's from Laos. 17 years ago, there was a white guy from the U.S., Minnesota. He went over there to marry this Hmong girl, right? And then she came over and they started a family. But recently they broke up because Nathan was the husband. Nathan was always play video game and it's a couch potato and it's too lazy to go out. And another reason is they could not have kids, so they went to the doctor do IUI, and she didn't get pregnant or anything. So their marriage fell apart. And I think like 2 days ago he moved out and he packed his thing and they left. So things didn't work out. So I'm just gonna what I'm saying here. What the Chinese are doing in Southeast Asia countries, right? So they go over there. They started these old country buffets type, like a Chinese buffet, and then start selling food cheap. And in there, they will put drugs like castration chemicals into these drugs, so then it will weakening the male testosterone. It will actually kill the boy cells in the man's body and only left the girl's cells. So there were one out of uh, so 5 out of 6 children that was born in Laos will be girls. Because you guys know that 40 million men in China don't cannot find a wife because of uh, one child policy thing, right? So now the Chinese want to expand their uh, crusade, sending the men outside of uh, China to marry and to have wife and have children. So a lot of Chinese men are now going to Southeast Asian countries like Laos, which is partnered with China and Cambodia and things like that. So yeah, these restaurants serving food that operate by the government, that they have chemical and then that will lower the testosterone the men in Southeast Asia and reduce their testicle and weakening the male gene in the sperm so that they only have girls born, baby girls. So the Chinese are preparing this for the Chinese men who will move out, and now they will in the future, 100 years from now, they will have children that are Chinese bloodline. So it's a doomsday for the Southeast Asian countries, which they don't realize and they don't know yet, but it's coming. And I'm just found that it's very interesting, guys. So I want to bring you a story that uh, there's a Hmong woman came from Laos, and she married a Hmong guy in Minnesota, and the husband committed suicide about 10 years ago due to the fact that they live in a suburb, like a suburb area in Minnesota. So the wife goes to work and she met this dude, and he was like a doctor, whatever. She works with him, so he can prescribe, he can obtain, he can be able to get the drugs to you know able to get the drugs for her to use without any examination or any reasons or any thing from the clinic, from the doctor, from the hospital, or whatever. So being that she married to this Hmong guy, they live outside like a suburb, and she goes to work. She went to work with this guy, this a doctor guy. So the doctor and her were having an affair, right? So then she comes home. She no longer want to sleep with her husband because I think she met a guy. He's bigger, stronger, powerful, rich. Uh, what she needed, better penetration, better riding, better horse riding, whatever. And her husband kind of like laid back couch potato type. So she, this is what she did. She went to her boyfriend, and then he gave her the drugs. It's castration, hormone reduction type. So she brought her home and she was cooking good food, but then she sneaked around and put that in her food, keep feeding her husband. So he was so always so low, so depressed, so low in testosterone, and he did not want to have sex, anything, and all of that. So he won't bother her, he won't sleep with her. He just so tired all the time, And then a year later or two, he he finally found out that she was cheating on him. She was dating that guy, that doctor. They're having an affair for a long time. So uh, she actually confronted him that she is moving out of the life, the marriage, and they had like two children, and she didn't want none of that to do with her life. She left the kids. So she moved on, and then she told him that all these years he was so weak in bed, so useless, couch potatoes, so irrational, due to that she was feeding him with drugs. So it really got him even deeper into depression, and the divorce got him into a point where he put a gun to his head, and he actually died from that part. So this is a story that so scary. Okay, guys. So it's a tragic story. She moved on to another life, another marriage with her boyfriend, our doctor boyfriend. But then he committed suicide, and the two little kids had to go with her in the end. She came back later and took the two little kids with her. So I want to bring this important subject or topic to you guys that hey, as a man, you gotta beware. If one day your wife, you gotta watch her cooking, guys. If she was not like a cook or she was not a caring person, and usually she just eat on the fly, like eat on the fly. Like she'll go in the restaurant, she'll grab some fast food, and she'll have some quick hot pack food, and she just leave. And then suddenly she start cooking, and she starts to do good cooking and keep asking you to eat. Beware, okay? So warning to you. Think about it twice. And suddenly you're just so tired, you just don't want to sleep with your partner, whatever, her. You lost interest in sex, you don't want to do anything in bed with her, all that stuff. It could be that your food has been poisoned with castration, chemical drugs, okay? All right? And I just want to bring this up to you guys. Hopefully, be something to remember. And this is all I have. It's be 32 minutes. So for those of you who put your comments out here, I very appreciate it. For those you like H Dog, you kind of looking for love, writing love's great story to me. Thank you and have a good night. For Gage 2O, you so interested in me, please come back tomorrow. I will come live with a better looking so you can see my face without sunglasses, without the hat, without these ugly uniforms. Okay? And for those of you who keep coming and watching me, thank you very much. We'll see you next video or next live. Okay? Thank you. This is Black Panther and the Princess. Good night.